Serapeum cannot be described as a temple of light. When you look at the pictures, and I recommend watching on YouTube if you're listening this on the podcast platforms, to follow the link and watch the video with images on YouTube. Serapeum is one of the most mysterious sites. It feels like an underground complex, a very mysterious and almost eerie place. When you walk through the hallway, there are nooks where giant 70-ton sarcophaguses stand, made out of granite and made out of basalt. Granite that was brought all the way from Aswan. And I'll put up the map so that you could see Aswan to all the way to Cairo. How far it would have had to sail. How they would have had to carve it. What tools would have been used. And the precision with which it is cut is just beyond. It blows your mind. The angles, the quality of the work. And it's not a site, it's not a super popular site. And part of my belief on why is that it raises too many questions. Someone might visit the step pyramid or Unas and just see it as the burial site, right? They might say, oh, this was a burial site of a pharaoh, which we know is the furthest from the truth. But when they go and visit Serapeum, and with a full logical mind, analytical mind engaged, question the idea of this, the bull being enclosed in these sarcophaguses, and the whole purpose was to worship the Apis bull or Ptah or whatever the story is, to bring that stone there, to bring it underground in that manner, to carve it. It's, even the most inclined to stick to their guns that, well, of course this is the truth. There's no other truth possible. There's no other explanation possible. I think it shakes your foundation in a very, like, will you believe your eyes, or will you still choose to believe a narrative? Like, still hold on to the narrative in the books, the narrative in the out there. It's the one that really, really shakes you. So let's talk about my belief of what it is. I have been to Serapeum twice, and every time I go to the temples, I try to not read what I wrote about it before, what I channeled about it before. I try to go to it with fresh eyes, with fresh open field. And this interesting thing happens because time is not really linear. Every time I enter into a temple, it's as if I fall back into the place of being there the last time. It's as if that sequence of time where I was in that place before, receiving the information, seeing the images, as if time is added into that pocket, into that fold, and I'm right back there, receiving exactly what I was receiving before, or receiving a continuation or elaboration on what was previously given. So when I went to Serapeum, I did not really have a memory of what was said before. All I could remember from my first visit was the sound. The sound, as soon as I entered into the tunnels, into this cave-like space, I could hear the frequency, the Arcturian language, light language, and the code coming in. And it sounded like, and it was a sound and a tone that I heard in two places in Egypt. First was here, and the second outside the Great Pyramid. And that's the next video, the next episode. And we'll talk about it there. So coming into it, I knew it had something to do with the Arcturian technology. And I know the Arcturian technology to be all around healing. Healing the DNA, healing the cellular structure, rearranging our bodies, our fields, literally as if taking your structure, your molecular structure, your quantum structure apart and rearranging it into more harmonious structure. So when I was in it the first time, I felt this connection between these chambers and these sarcophaguses, these boxes, and the Great Pyramid. And it felt as if they were truly connected through invisible lines, through invisible grid lines to the Great Pyramid and to the Giza Plateau. And that there was something being done in this space where it was drawing the power from the Great Pyramid and receiving it, and vice versa. The second time I went, I had somebody with me who was receiving something very similar, and also hearing that we're healers, that we're here to remember that miracles are possible, and that we're here to witness miracles created by us, orchestrated by us, through us. And I was hearing that it is only ever our belief or lack of belief in self that prevents us from making it happen. And when I opened my notes about this, and I'll pull it up right now, my notes about it from the first time I visited, I immediately had to laugh because it's exactly what they said the first time. Think of it as a museum dedicated to the fact that miracles happen. It's a museum of miracles, that humanity is ready for this technology to be released. You are ready. So what it's saying is, it's not that we are to go and use these sarcophaguses and lay in them and create sound and generate. It exists for us to go, have this visual, physical, energetic contact with it, with the energetic template. And although they're not properly working, they're not working as designed, not all parts, not all things are there, someone will go, someone with an understanding of quantum physics, of sound healing technology, whatever it is, and they will be triggered, they will be turned on into remembering, not coming up with an idea, not with a new idea of how healing can happen, but they will remember, because it already exists, it was already done. Not in the past, it's done in the future, it exists. So they will be tapping into it. So in summary, Serapeum was not built for kings. It was built for light, for the memory to be awakened in us. When you walk through it, the massive vaults carved in the living earth, encoded with this Arcturian frequency of healing, of sound, of DNA activation. The whole space sings with the technology of the stars, brought to the earth to trigger this remembrance. Part of our design, part of our future, part of the plan for humanity is to take our place in the great galactic family of light. This is that invitation. It triggers a remembrance, a knowing that miracles are possible, that healing with energy is the future. It's the past and it's the future. And it's only our doubting minds that are preventing us, because the minds are looking and saying, well, show me a textbook, or show me a physics explanation for this, or show me this. They can't grasp the idea that these healing chambers are more powerful than any technology than we have available in our modern medicine at the time. Because again, we're subscribing to only one dimension of seeing things, of seeing our human bodies, of seeing this reality and all of it. And the message of Serapeum is, it is time to create miracles. It is time to remember that you are a miracle. It's time to remember how powerful you are. And to sing your song of restoration